Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today, a few hours ago, Poco has just announced the Poco X3 GT, and I'm going to give you some info about it. What's the spec and what I think about this phone. First of all, the main thing about this phone is that it comes with a MediaTek Dimensity 1100 5G processor, which is a 5G processor, and it gives you a very good performance, almost close to what you would get on a Snapdragon processor. And the rest of the specs are also nice as well, like it has a 6.6 inch LCD display, and it is a full HD plus display with 120 hertz display and 240 hertz touch sampling rate. What is 240 hertz? It means like when you touch the display, it responds within a few seconds. So it's a quick response display, and all the specs which you would get on a previous Poco X3 phone, like the NFC or the Poco X3 Pro, those things are upgraded as well, like to the version 2.0, like reading mode 3.0 or sunlight display 2.0. And this phone comes with a 5000 mAh battery, and it comes with a USB type C, and it charges you with a 67 watt charger, which is the fastest wattage that you would get on a phone. And it also comes with a Gorilla Glass Victus. The Gorilla Glass Victus is the latest protection a phone can get from Corning. It's the latest, like it's Gorilla Glass 7, but the name that the company gave it is Gorilla Glass Victus, which means it's scratch proof. And mainly the main point about this protection is that it's scratch proof. And the camera is a triple camera layout with which there is a 64 megapixel main camera, which gives you a very good output, and an 8 megapixel ultra wide camera, and a 2 megapixel macro camera. The macro camera is somewhat of just to put another camera on the back so that they can claim that it's a 3 camera layout. And on the front you get a 16 megapixel front camera, which is very good, and you'll get a pretty good clear selfie from the front camera. And it has a side fingerprint scanner, and the rest of the specs like Bluetooth 5.0, and it comes with Android 11 out of the box with MIUI 12.5, which means it has at this moment Android 11 is the latest version of Android, so you get all the latest features and any customization that you would get on stock Android. And that's the main highlights of the phone. And the storage variant is like it has a 8GB RAM 128GB storage variant, or 8GB RAM and 256GB storage variant. And the RAM is the LPDDR4X RAM, and the storage is UFS 3.1. So you can see from the specs that it's not a complete flagship, but most of the specs like the Gorilla Glass Victus, the 67 watt fast charging, the 120 Hz display refresh rate, and the UFS 3.1 storage, those are the things that nowadays you would get only in the flagship, not in some kind of a mid-range smartphone. And if you think about it, if there is one downside, that it has a 2 megapixel macro camera, other than that, the rest of those things are very nice, and all are a pretty nice upgrade. And especially the processor, it's like keeping it with up to date and giving it 5G capability, even though in Pakistan especially there is no like in the near future till now there is no chance that you'll get 5G. But if you want to get this phone and you want to keep it for a few years, and after a few years when 5G becomes a thing in Pakistan, then you would be very easily switch out the SIM and get the 5G SIM, and you would have 5G running on your phone. So it's a very good future proofing phone for you. And the specs will also keep it well. The phone will keep running well at that time as well, so you won't face any issues. So I think if you are looking for a phone that's not a full-on flagship, but it's kind of has a little bit of specs of the flagship, and maybe 1 or 2 points where it's a compromise, then I think then you should go for it. And right now, like when the phone is announced, the official price of this phone is the 128GB variant is 60,000, and the 256GB variant is around 66,000. But if you get the 128GB variant, there is an early bird pricing of 58,000. This is the thing that Poco does with this phone, like it gives you a little bit of sale or some kind of discount. But if you get the 256GB variant, you get some there's no early bird pricing for that, but you get some free wireless headphones. So there is that thing. So you can see like overall this phone is a very nice phone if you're looking to get a good mid-range smartphone that could run well for you in the future for a few years. So I think you should get it if you're looking for a phone like that. And that's all for today. Thank you. Allah Hafiz.